with the Chronophage fastly approaching, having the assault as well going against this so-called sister and the rest of this gang, we find out that, yeah, the whole theory about either this sister being taken over or the fact that the matter is honestly that there is a completely different version of her since we sensed her, like, immediately. Yeah, turns out that's being the truth right now, because we find this out at the end of this chapter in Zero as, yeah, with Weiss and like with everything going on with his side of the story, we get to see Sister. So let's go and dive right into that part of the chapter, because we got some stuff to talk about with Sister, like Ivory, getting into this chapter, which we find out with Happy, like talking about like everything when he's back on the Eden Zero ship, where it's like, we need to go and get out, like, you know, everyone from like everything that's going on right now from the city, because we need to go and get out of it, because the Chronophage 8 around about, like, you know, like, I think it was like Gil's gonna go back, like, he's suggesting, like, is it gonna go back 50 years ago, like what happened as well with Norma, and he's like, we can't say right now. It's not that, it's like, we need to immediately, we cannot predict how many years it's going to be eaten. Like, the one thing I can say, at least on that, is like, there is no way to avoid or prevent this thing from happening. So we need to get away from this and all that. And saying anyone who was not on that Gills 50 years ago, though, they're going to be wiped, you know, from existence, from the cosmos. So we need to get everyone out there. Everyone that was 50 years, they're going to be fine, but we need to wipe them out right now. Like, just do that. As it cuts straight up to Shiki at, like, going in there, having a massive, like, punch up or everything with Jin, as, like, he comes in for, like, the round 2. Even Jin's even saying, like, as well, like, what the hell, why is this kid, like, I only just formed a little while ago, why is he, like, so strong, or, like, why is he not, like, pulling his punches anymore, even, like, when he's using, like, his whole, like, sky mech attack like that, the Repuzan, and, like, breaking everything apart, like, even as well, like, one thing that I noticed as well, like immediately, where it's like, you see, like, Shiki as well going and having enough of this, where it's like, he's using the Makari, which is, like, again, like, the Japanese version of Maki Mech version, as he's, like, smashing around, like, there's interesting stuff that he's doing now, where it's, like, he does Gravity Wave, which is this whole kind of, like, AoE ability that he has, like, where he's, like, slams in, like, makes a giant hole in the ground, like, blasting everything away on there, like, the other ones that he's had, where we've seen him use this before, Gravity Comet, like, he's using a lot more of his moves on there, is just, like, slamming him down to the ground, is just, like, what is going on there? It's like, as, like, you know, immediately Jin's like saying, like, you weren't this powerful on Blue Gun, something's going up, and he's just like, Shiki's like, I told you and all that, like, this is a battle now, like, this has gotten serious right now for, like, almost team and friends, so I am not holding back anymore, as Jin's like, fine, alright then, as he starts, like, pulling out, like, all the stops, and he starts making, like, wind blades blowing around, and getting interrupted by Sister on there, where it's like, oh, what is going on around here? And it's like, huh? And it's like, well, if it isn't the little lamb that I met at the church, I see that you're following me still. One thing we notice as well with, like, Sister is that she's going, like, more Yoden time speaks, like, I see thou didn't follow me, and I'm like, oh, here we go, this is kind of a bitch that we're gonna go with, and it's like, immediately it's like, oh, what's going on? And like Illiga, he was right around here and all that, and it's just like, you need to go and dispose of him right now, and it's like, look, what about our contract? We won't find many customers if we keep, you know, with deep as Illiga's pockets, and it's just like, well, it's simple, we're just going to take his assets, and that'll be faster this way, like, we're going to get everything on there, and Shiki's just like, look, are you really the sister from Eden Zero right now? Never mind, you're acting like a piece of shit, so screw it, I'll take on all of you at once. Like, he just doesn't care, he's doing, like, the whole hand wave, and he's like, I'll take all you motherfuckers on. I'm like, alright then, he's getting cocky through his bridges, I don't know about this Shiki, and it's like, pulling off, and he's like, alright then, as the nun just decides to strip, and revealing this outfit with the tail, and, like, the bra, and I'm like, alright then, this is slightly weird, like, looking at this right now, I don't know how I feel comfortable I feel seeing this, and it's like, oh, if you came here to join the souls that wander the combos, then according to our divine god's guidance, then Sister of the Demon Four Kings and all that will destroy you. Like, so, I mean, we go back to that, and then we see with Weiss's group that there is, like, this is the Demon King right here, like, Sister Ivory. We see, like, it's right there, like, with the E2, like, above her, and it's like, then what is with this other version, then, that we're seeing right here? It's like, what's up with that? Is it, like, two parts of the same being? Like, did somehow, like, one version, like, take over, like, her strength or something? Because she's being, like, drained to everything that she has, and, like, seeing that this is much more, like, you know, like a sisterly kind of nun compared to, like, whatever this weird Hitman Absolution version of the Nun is that we're seeing from here. So seeing the other member that we've already just met up with, like with the other part of the Eden, like with the whole Eden Zero crew. Not to mention as well, there was a nice little part as well that like Rebecca had in this like chapter as well. She was running away, finding out yes she's in a catsuit, tasking like a lot to like as everyone else is running and making their escape. And it's like, what's going on and all that? We need to go and find like someone like saying like they mentioned as well. Wait, where's Copa? Like we lost her somewhere. And it's like, oh, Rebecca's like, alright, I'm gonna go back to you with the cam, see if I can go and grab her. Just get everyone to the like exit right now and all that. And even like as well with Pino, she's like, that's gonna be quite inefficient right now and all that. It's just like, but if we all look for her, they're gonna find her. So it's better if one of us stays here and try and get it. It's like, and Pino's like, but to increase the survival rate of the majority and all that, it would be inefficient to lose one person. It's like, but like if she's your friend, you look for her. Like you gotta understand that, Pino. And it's just like, and it's like, look, I don't. Like, we're not exactly that super close or anything, to be exactly, but we did meet here, and that counts for something, and, you know, we're all in it the same together, and no matter what, I want to kind of look out for everyone. You see, like, even, like, Rebecca's tale, and it's, like, this really sweet little tender moment with her, and it's, like, Pina's still, like, immediately going by, and, like, kind of everyone saying, like, you know, look at her and all that, she's the one that's keeping the group together, so overall, this was a fine chapter and all that. I thought, like, I did enjoy this one. I think it had some really nice tender moments. Like, I think Rebecca was kind of one of my more enjoyable parts. I think seeing the part as well that like Sister Ivory as well as being kind of kidnapped and like this is where she was down all along. Wondering what's going on with like the two versions though, where it's like, wait, have we got the one version that like hijacked like her power or something, or what's going on with this version that's supposedly Sister? Like, demon, is it a fake? Is it like someone using the alias? Like, what's more going? Because it clearly, I think it's clearly showing as well that Jin's being kind of led astray. If anything, like that's kind of where it's been kind of applying at the moment. But overall, though, I thought it was a fine chapter, and overall looking forward to seeing what we're going more. It's sort of amping up a little bit more with Eden Zero. But that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys, though, next time.